Hello, and greetings to all of you from me. I am Dr. Golda Vaz, Assistant Professor at the Department of Psychology, Parvatibai Chogle College of Arts and Science, Autonomous, and I will be talking to you today about the divisions of the nervous system, module number 4 of Unit 2, Biological Foundations of Behavior. Briefly, the points that I will be covering are the divisions of the nervous system, made up of the central nervous system, the peripheral nervous system, the somatic nervous system, autonomic nervous system, sympathetic, and the parasympathetic nervous system. By the end of this video, you will be able to describe the divisions of the nervous system, differentiate between the central and the peripheral nervous system, compare and contrast the autonomic and the somatic nervous system, describe the functions of the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system. So let us begin. Well, it is understood and it is a fact that the brain is the most important organ in our body. However, this would be incomplete to say without the support of a highly complex and specialized system known as the nervous system. It too controls the body's functions, such as sensation. For example, you hold something hot, your brain gives you the message that there is pain and you let go of your fingers. Movement, going from one place to another. Coordination, that is, taking food from the plate to your mouth. Balance without tipping over. And the nervous system also regulates the action of other body systems such as blood circulation, your digestive system, and your respiratory system, along with others. Moving on, a brief overview of the division of the nervous system. The nervous system is divided into the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. Somatic and autonomic are parts of the peripheral nervous system. The autonomic is further divided into the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system. Let us look at each of these divisions in a little more detail. The truly elegant system, which is your nervous system, because it is highly organized and specialized, has two major divisions. The central nervous system, which consists of the brain and the spinal cord. The brain, we all know the basic functions of a brain, but the spinal cord, you can imagine it to be similar to a rope. It is consisting of a bundle of nerves, and each strand of the rope can be compared to each single nerve. The spinal cord is also responsible, just like the brain, for basic processing of information such as sensory information, motor information, and likewise. The peripheral nervous system is the other division of the nervous system, which consists of a network of nerves that connects the brain and the spinal cord to other parts of the body. So that means it's a connection from your internal organs, your skin, to the central nervous system, which consists of the brain and the spinal cord. The function of the peripheral nervous system is to take information to the central nervous system and carry messages from the central nervous system to the different muscles and glands in order to carry out its commands and activities. Well, the peripheral nervous system is also further divided into two. The somatic nervous system, which consists of sensory nerves that convey messages from the skin and muscles to the sensory nervous system, which tells the muscles ultimately what to do. For example, if you're holding a hot cup of coffee, there is a message that is sent from the tips of your fingers to the brain and the spinal cord that tells you there is pain felt and you need to let go of your fingers. The autonomic nervous system takes messages to and from the body's internal organs to the central nervous system. When we are faced with a threatening situation, for example, our heart beats faster. How do we know our heart beats faster? It's because of these nerves that take the message to the brain. The primary function of the autonomic nervous system is homeostasis. That means the body, basically takes care of its internal environment. There are two types of autonomic nervous systems, the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system arouses the body and is responsible for the body's fight or flight response. For example, in a threatening situation, your heart beats faster, you start sweating, you get palpitations, and your breath becomes deep and shallow. Adrenaline is released, and that prepares your body to either run away or fight the situation. On the other hand, the parasympathetic nervous system calms the body, and its primary function is to stimulate the body's rest and digest response, which means once the threat is eliminated, it sends signals to your brain to calm the nerves and relax the body. To summarize what we have just discussed, the nervous system controls the body's function. The nervous system is divided into two: the central nervous system, made up of the brain and the spinal cord, the peripheral nervous system, made up of nerves that run from the internal organs and external organs to the central nervous system. The peripheral nervous system we saw is further divided into two: the somatic and the autonomic nervous system. The somatic nervous system consists of nerves from the skin and muscles that go to the central nervous system, and the autonomic nervous system consists of nerves that are connected to the internal organs and the central nervous system. The autonomic nervous system is further divided into the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system we know is responsible for the flight and fight response, which arouses the body, and the parasympathetic nervous system we know is responsible for the rest and digest response. Rather, it calms our body. A few questions for you to work on. Describe the nervous system and its functions. Explain the division of the nervous system. Differentiate between the central and the peripheral nervous system. Compare and contrast the somatic and the autonomic nervous system. And describe the functions of the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system. For the purpose of this class, I have referred to two textbooks: Child Development by Laura E. Burke and Child Development by Santrock. For further information, you can also refer to the various web sources available to you. I have referred to the Byju's Learning app. Thank you.